Hey, back here with another daily bread for you. Got Epictetus, as my friend Eric Sherman likes to call him. Epictetus! Epictetus, Sharon LaBelle translation. Excellent book. Can't recommend it enough. It's like bite-sized offerings, and it's all, there's all these like subheadings. So this one is called Create Your Own Merit. Never depend on the admiration of others. There's no strength in it. Personal merit cannot be derived from an external source. It is not to be found in your personal associations, nor can it be found in the regard of other people. It is a fact of life that other people, even people who love you, will not necessarily agree with your ideas, understand you, or share your enthusiasms. Grow up. Who cares what other people think about you? Create your own merit. Create your own merit. That's like, instead of worrying about what other people think of you, worry about what you think of you. And, if you are honest with yourself, you don't try to mask things and you just accept yourself as who you are, you'll find that you are very worthy. You are definitely full of merit that you didn't even know you had because you were too busy faking it or trying to be something you're not. I might as well be addressing this to myself. This is my life story. I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm speaking from personal, firsthand experience. I was seeking merit outside of myself in the popularity, status, whatever, respect of others. When I stopped doing that, which was not that long ago, but I still remember it, it was freeing. It was liberating. So then Epictetus asks, he says, what is really your own? The use you make of the ideas, resources, and opportunities that come your way. That's all that you really have. Your possessions are not really yours. They can be taken from you. You can lose them. Eventually they're going to fade away and you're going to replace them. And so none of your possessions are yours, and your body isn't even really yours. I mean, you can get sick. You can get into an accident. You can become a paraplegic, quadriplegic. All kinds of things can happen that you can't control. So anything that you don't have full control over is not fully yours. So what is really yours? And this is what he's talking about. The use you make of the ideas, resources, and opportunities that come your way. That's all that belongs to you. Everything else is a loaner. Do you have books? Read them. Learn from them. Apply their wisdom. Do you have specialized knowledge? Put it to its full and good use. Do you have tools? Get them out and build or repair things with them. Do you have a good idea? Follow up and follow through on it. Make the most of what you've got. What is actually yours? So again, this is back to talking about what's internal and what's external, right? Because you can't control what's external. You can influence it, but you can't control it. What's internal, you can fully control. You can control your goals. You can control your ideals, your principles, the rules that you personal rules that you live by. You can control that. You decide that, or you can decide that. Oftentimes it's decided for you and you never question it. God knows I didn't question it for many, many years. We're conditioned by society, by friends, by culture. But if you can deprogram yourself and then, start from scratch, then you get to choose what your definition of success is. You can choose what your values are, what you prize above all else. A lot of the times we're just kind of bamboozled into thinking that this is the thing that I have to pursue. I have to be married, and I have to have a house, and I have to have kids. You don't have to have anything. You decide what you have to have, okay? And if you just feel like, I had a conversation with someone about this fairly recently, and it was like they were talking about how they feel they should be having kids now at this stage in their life. And I'm like, according to what rule? According to what law? Where does that pressure come from? Well, it comes from within you. It's not like, people can tell you what you should want, but you have to accept it internally before it becomes a force in your life. So if you feel that way, it's because you're putting pressure on yourself. Anywho. So yeah, never depend on the admiration of others. Create your own merit. Words to live by. More bread for you to consume there. Hopefully you can digest it and put it to use in your life. That's it for me.